My name is Andara. Nice to see you. Today is day 4 of my moon time. Day 4 means I've been bleeding for 4 days. I'm not really actively bleeding, but there's still some brown coming out of my vagina. I spent the first 3 days in a lot of solitude and silence and inwardness, and then I chose to come out on the 4th day because, that's how I do it. I dive in for 3 days while I'm bleeding, and then I emerge. Today I could have emerged a little bit more slowly, but I was excited to come back out in the world. And what I did was I went grocery shopping, and I took myself on a date to try on clothes. I decided I didn't need any of the clothes, but it was fun to look at them, try them on. And then I went to my parents' house and we made dinner together, my father and I, and we had a nice dinner. We made pad thai. I felt really good all day. I felt, for the most part, like present, ready, kind of like the steady pace of moving. In the morning, actually, I did have some turbulence come up in my emotional field where I was looking at my texts and I just didn't like looking at the phone or having people ask me things. So I just kind of had this moment of nausea, and then I went on a walk and felt better. But I realized that I was like looking for something or wanting something on the phone that I wasn't getting, and I noticed that I just sat with it, that some tears came up and some resistance and kind of icky feelings, and then I I took good care of myself by going on a walk, and then I revisited the phone and answered the questions. I did the things that I set out to do and then some. So I had a pretty good amount of energy. I still do. I still feel very alive and activated, but I do have this kind of inner tiredness, which feels good, like a day well spent. I did slip and fall today. I hurt my hand. So there is something to be said for that, perhaps. I slipped walking into the bathroom in my parents' house. The floor was really slippery and my socks were slipping on it, and I fell, and I had to brace myself but couldn't find anywhere to brace myself. So I basically fell on the floor, and then as I was falling, I took a TV down with me and it fell on my hand. And I had a nice cry then. And then I was having a philosophical conversation with my father, and it brought up tears in relation to just how I'm approaching life and what I'm doing, and just some heartfelt tears came up. So 3 times today I cried, and one of them was because I actually hurt myself physically, but the pain went away pretty fast, and it felt good to just process it by crying and moving that shocking energy. So overall, today's been a really productive day and a fulfilling day. Family time, getting laundry done, shopping done. The sun was out and it was a beautiful day. It felt like spring. It really did. I had the doors and the windows wide open in the rising earlier today, and I just felt like the light was glaring through, and I was like, ooh, it's springtime. And so that's how I felt in my inner world, and it reflected nicely in the outer world too. A lot of people out and about. It was a Saturday, so it was just popping. So I just wanted to share my spirits, my emotional well-being and my physical well-being on this day. I have just a little pain lingering in my left knee, but that's coming from last cycle. I had that too. Towards the end of the cycle, it started hurting after a big hike through the woods that I went on. So I'm just being aware of that. And my digestion's great. Doing good with my resolutions, which are to drink more water and not pick my face. And I think it's working well. So that's me on day 4 of my moon, and I'm just happy to share my heart and soul with you here and now. I'm going to tune in every day this month to share my spirits, my physical and emotional well-being on each day of my cycle, and to just see how the journey goes. I hope you come along with me. Aloha.